Yo, man, what's good, YouTube, man? Y'all know this, your boy Mickal. Look, man, we got how Kevin Durant suddenly became irrelevant. Let's get straight into it, man, because y'all know what's popping. Y'all know what's up. Stop playing.
Do you want your career to end in Phoenix?
Man, I want my career to end on my terms. That's the only thing.
Bingo.
That's the only thing. It's gonna be a whole new era of your team when I get to your team. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a lot of work and
change
through the season. Like I'm still of value. You know what I'm saying? Especially in my contract and just my production. That me just getting up and moving in the middle of the season, it's gonna be a big blow to any team I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
about a year ago, Kevin Durant made a very controversial statement. KD essentially questioned why he isn't in the GOAT debate. And he basically said it's because he did this.
You know what I'm saying, y'all? Kevin Durant, growing up, Kevin Durant was like one of my favorite players to watch. Kevin Durant, Kobe, LeBron, Westbrook, Harden, like all these players we grew up watching. Derrick Rose, like I like they play. But the thing is with Kevin Durant is not a leader. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant is not a leader. Kevin Durant, he's not a leader. Kevin Durant can't lead. He can't lead a team. It's the reason why he went to Golden State. Kevin Durant, he can't lead a team on his own. It's the reason why he goes from team to team to team to team and tries to build a super team. I think that's gonna win you a ring. That's not gonna win you a ring. Because look at the Suns. The Suns, there's no leader. Yes, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, but yeah, they're good, but they're no leaders. There's no leader on that Suns team. Chris Paul is a leader. Is the reason why that Suns team was good because they had Chris Paul and he was a leader. He knew how to lead a team. And they traded the nigga away. They should have kept Chris Paul. Feel me? They could have kept Chris Paul for a leader because he's a leader. Reason, look, the Suns was not doing shit before Chris Paul. Devin Booker was doing shit. When Chris Paul came, he led the team. Reason why they was good, look what happened. They're back to what they used to be. I'm trying to tell you. The Suns are going to be back to what it used to be when it used to be trash. Watch.
Now, of course, at that time, this broke the internet and everybody went to flame KD's resume while simultaneously reminding him that, bro, you made the weakest move ever and you haven't quite recovered since leaving Golden State. Fair or not, that's simply how KD's viewed. And the more his career continues to progress without him making any type of real significant playoff run post Golden State, the more it kind of proves that point. Kevin Durant's career is just aging very weird. It always feels like he's somehow right back on the market without his previous team having any type of real results. Kevin Durant's early stage of his career, never really seen him not play winning, significant, relevant basketball. That was just not a thing. He was always in the big games. Bro, if you look at KD from the time he was a rookie all the way up into his last year in Golden State, only LeBron played more conference finals games than KD. That's how many times he was in the big games. Literally since leaving Golden State, he hasn't played in one conference final since. I don't even really want to beat this dead horse because I know it's not all Kevin Durant's fault, but obviously what makes this a little bit worse is Golden State's instant success post KD. The moment they got right back whole, they immediately won an NBA championship. And again,
they won a championship when Teams was injured. Add that. They won a championship when Teams was injured. We got to put that in.
In this span, KD is yet to make one conference finals, and he's 2-4 in playoff series. I get it. This Phoenix team sucks ass. They have a new owner that seems quick to pull the dumbest triggers. Their team is very poorly constructed. They have some of the worst contracts in sports. They have a player that's on a no trade clause that feels like it should be illegal. I get it. But I just seen them lose to the Lakers, and a team with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant feels extremely lifeless.
Yo, question. Who has KD made better?
Damn, we going there on Thursday.
Huh?
Thursday.
No, I'm asking because no, this is his team, right? So this is his team. So he's definitely.
Is it his team though, or is it Booker's team?
The knock on KD's career has always been that
it showed Kevin Durant is not a leader. Tell me, who has? I love Kevin Durant. Like he's one of my favorite players growing up watching. But be honest, Who has Kevin Durant made better on his team? Has he made Devin Booker better? Has he made James Harden better? Hey, has he made Kevin Durant better? Has he made Russell Westbrook better? Has he made Bradley Beal better? Kevin Durant is a good player, but Kevin Durant needs a leader on his team. Kevin Durant is not a leader. Kevin Durant is like a player that wants to get his buckets and do that. Reason why he won in Golden State is because Steph is a leader. Draymond is a leader on that team. Feel me? Reason why he went there. When Kevin Durant left, Kevin Durant is not a leader. He's not. Feel me? Just facts.
He's not really a leader, a natural born leader. This is something that he actually admitted at some point, and then he kind of tried to walk it back a little bit. But I'm sorry, these two teams post Golden State feels like crystal clear evidence of this very narrative that always surrounded KD's career. For some reason, despite KD always having these all-worldly numbers, and he still has them to this day, his team inevitably becomes this circus. Russell Westbrook never really had the skill set to be a one on a championship team, but he definitely has the persona of a leader. To me, this is why Russ was always able to raise the floor of bad teams with not the best rosters. James Harden, even though he hasn't always been the most professional, he has proven that he can lead teams, and even to some extent this year. I value making teammates better, and James Harden most definitely does that. I don't know if people noticed, but Zubac is having a career year, and it's because of James Harden. Meanwhile, when I look at Phoenix, and I'm not even blaming KD because I understand it's not all his fault, but I'm seeing them crash out on Mason Plumlee time after time after time, and it's deservingly so. I'm seeing them crash out on Mike Budenholzer time after time after time. I'm seeing KD oddly in incident after incident after incident, and it just looks like he's finally seeing life as a true leader. In Golden State, this was Draymond that did all of this and really did all the ugly work to allow KD to simply hoop. This weak-ass Phoenix team just doesn't have that. Now it seems like KD has to wear all these caps that he's not really used to wearing.
Kim, what do you say about those?
I told you, it's because the nigga is not a leader. But look, the thing is, Kevin Durant is such a good player. He's a great player, but he's not a leader. He can't lead a team. He can't make others around him better. Reason why he went from OKC to Golden State to Brooklyn, now to the Suns. Now we hearing that he's finna get traded again. He's finna get traded again. Promise right now, if the Suns don't at least make the playoffs, you might as well just trade Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. There's no point to keep Devin Booker. If you really want to save that franchise, trade Devin Booker, trade Kevin Durant, get some picks back, you know what I'm saying, and just rebuild. Just rebuild. Just rebuild. You might as well just rebuild because the Suns, y'all not going nowhere. Be honest. Just rebuild. Let's be honest, man.
Say maybe you need to do more or be a leader more without Steph.
What does being a leader mean? I don't know what being a leader is because everybody chips in, everybody leads by their voice every single day. Andre might say something one possession, and I might say something. Draymond, and goes down the line. Then, we got coaches. So we do this as a collaborative effort. It isn't just one guy that voice is just louder than everybody else. It's a collaborative effort on the basketball court as well. So I don't really understand what that means, but I come to play every single night.
Regardless of how exactly you feel, this is just the facts. Look at this man's numbers this year. Fantastic, as they always are. In the history of the entire NBA, only 6 players have had these specific numbers and have finished under 500. This is the list, and this is where Kevin Durant is right now. If he continues to lose, he would now join this list. None of these players, and they're all great players, none of them are really considered to be winners. This season, these are the players that lead the league in scoring this year. And I know some people hate individual plus minus, but I'm emphasizing how well he's scoring despite how poorly they're playing and how odd that is. Everyone else, besides Tyrese Maxey, who's being asked to be a 1, and we know he shouldn't be, and his teammate Devin Booker, everyone else is positive. Again, we know KD is a great scorer, and he's going to go down as one of the best historically ever. But it just looks odd to have these numbers and have your team not even win a back-to-back game in damn near 2 months. This year, Kevin Durant has scored over 30 points 18 times. Out of everybody that scored over 30 points 10 times, these are the 5 players with the worst record. I just made a video about LaMelo Ball. You can say whatever you want about Jimmy Butler, and I don't think Jimmy is anywhere near the talent of a Kevin Durant, but it's something about that man that simply elevates every single team he's on.
It's because Jimmy Butler is a leader. Jimmy Butler brings that dog. He brings that toughness, and it wears off to the other players to where he got the other players playing better. You see what he did with that Miami team. Now look at the Heat team now. There's no, you know what I'm saying?
Some people can consider Jimmy Butler's approach cancerous, but this man has a long track record of elevating every situation he's on. Yes, this happened, and the endings always seem to be somewhat sour with Jimmy. But do you know when he got to Minnesota, they were in the midst of the longest active playoff drought with 13 years. He got them in the playoffs. The furthest the 76ers ever went in the Joel Embiid era was the half year they had Jimmy Butler. And to me, that was the one year they felt semi-serious. Obviously, we know what he did with the Miami Heat, and Golden State, they're 14-1 with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy can clearly elevate mediocre to bad talent, and he's also able to fit in with adequate talent. I understand Chris Paul's body was completely broken down in his last year with Phoenix. I get that.
I promise you right now, Jimmy Butler on the Suns would have elevated that team, and the Suns would have been a better team. I promise you. If they were able to get Jimmy Butler for Bradley Beal, I promise you, Jimmy Butler would have made that Suns team even better. I promise you.
Even though his game wasn't quite what it was in 2019, 2020, his leadership skills are still unmatched. In these last 2 years, Kevin Durant is on pace to have his lowest winning percentile since his first 2 years in Seattle. In that extremely brief stint where they had Chris Paul, a broken down Chris Paul. They were 8-0 with Chris Paul and Kevin Durant, and at least they won a playoff series. Kevin Durant, since leaving Golden State, he's had 5 different head coaches, and for whatever reason, nothing just works. I'm sorry, it's kind of been proven. This man has to be in a stable spot that simply allows him to hoop, because otherwise, it turns up looking like this. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments.
Anyways, man, y'all let me know what you think down below. Do you think Kevin Durant is a leader or no? To me personally, I really think Kevin Durant is really not a leader. But, you know, some people have different opinions, you know what I'm saying? Let me know down below, man. Yeah.